Right, so we have a Miele S312i here, which Kevin got off eBay. We've got two actually. We've got one that's in a box right now, which is coming soon. Sitting right next to me actually, so we'll be unboxing that later on in this video. But first we'll take a look at the one we already have. It's probably about 20 years old, around that mark. It has a few faults, but it does run very well. It's silent on minimum. So while it runs very well, it has a few faults. The main fault is that the little clips up here are broken, so you have to keep reattaching it manually. However, our good friend Tom Vacuum should be hooking us up with another one of them. It's not the actual tube's fine. It's got all the tabs on it, but it's the bit it goes into. But it does.
There was something strange about that. It's the one side looked different to the other. 2, 3.
And then as soon as we opened it up, actually, it was just lying loose. There wasn't a bag fitted. This is one of the bags that came with it. I've got what it came with somewhere. Here we are. Came with this. It's got another bag, one of these older style air clean filters, and a new post motor filter, pre-motor filter even. So pop them back in there. Looks like it's probably had genuine bags in it. It was full of shake and vac, and it still does blow shake and vac out. This is a filter that was fitted. Looks fine, but in here you might not see. Oh yeah, there you are. Shake and vac. It's still blowing loads out. I've been cleaning, like vacuuming shake and vac out of the compartment for ages now. I did fit a new pre-filter. I think it's a pattern one actually, but the one in it. If you have my Instagram, you'll see the before shots of this. The filters were disgusting. The wee flap is present and smooth.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
It's a wee dust flap if you take the hose off. Here's the tools. Now it's had a new dusting brush, but it's a nice horsehair one. It's in good order. It's got what looks like the original tool, and actually when I took this out of here there was hair and fluff stuck in, and when I went to pull it out they'd sucked up water, so the hair was all stuck to it. It was disgusting. You can see there it's still a bit wet. And a very well used crevice tool. Camera doesn't show just how quite scuffed that is. But been well used. It does have a blower, but I don't know if that's the right adapter because it doesn't really fit very well. The lid's working properly. We have the control panel, which is just a simple free moving knob. There's a light, I think that's an overheat light, but I'm never really too sure because I've never had it go off. It's type HSO1, whatever that means. It's an S3121, no, it's an S312i. I've been calling it S3121 for ages. Another fault it has is the seller described it as you have to hold the handle halfway down, the hose halfway down. I thought, alright, that sounds a bit weird. And I was thinking the tube was at fault, but the tube is nice and smooth and is still quite shiny. It's got some paint on it which will clean off. The problem is actually this handle is so worn, you'll see it's gone oval shaped, that that's really loose as well, that it actually doesn't click in anymore, so you have to hold it in. It's also caked with disgusting stuck on dirt, but that'll clean off. The floor head is fine. The lint lifters are a wee bit worn. You can still get them. Brushes are fine and they're quite gunky because I have been using it. So we're not doing too much more with that. We're going to put it in the background so that we've got plenty of room to unbox the new one. Well, I say new one. At first I was thinking with these two that we would just combine them, get a really good one, get a good-ish one, and then sell the other one on eBay. But this one's too good to just use for parts, so I'm thinking, whoops, that's why they put a parking slot on the Miele. Let's try that again. Oops, let me just tighten that back up. Anyway, as I was saying, I think that this one's just a bit too nice to go and use for parts. There's still plenty of life in it yet. So, this, I didn't reel out much cable because I only ran it briefly. That's a very good cable wheel. Really fun to know how many times that cable wheel has pulled the cable in. So anyway, this is just going to sit to one side, like so, and I will bring over the box of what is the other one. Now we're going to go a bit higher actually, so that's great. Right, perfect. So this is the new one, another S312i. First thing out is 2 instruction booklets. We've got the book for the actual machine itself, which is very handy. It does show the blower port actually. Let's see. Very nice old style instruction manual. This goes for the S400 as well. They're quite rare. The 400, 600 and especially 800 are quite rare in the UK. You'll see the 400 comes with a radiator brush, which is quite cool. And it shows paper bags. Been a long time since Miele used paper bags. I don't know if there's any kind of way to date this. Well, there's a fax on it, so that must have been quite a while ago. We also have a turbo brush instruction manual, which is for the large turbo brush. Perhaps it includes it. It wasn't pictured, so who knows. First out we have a hose, and there you are. That's what the hose then should look like. The little square for keying in. That is, wow, that's so much cleaner than that other one. So the hose looks fine. I think we've got a good one here. Wow, that tube is very shiny. Oh wow, that is smooth. That's a quality machine. We have, it doesn't look like there is a turbo brush, but wow, that is in good condition. Looks a bit scraped on the top, but wow. Really doesn't look like it's had 20 years use, but we'll find out soon enough.
Seller said something that was literally an upstairs.
Yeah, they said in the eBay listing that it included filters, but there's none in here. But maybe there's stuff inside, I don't know. Okay, now I have just pulled the machine out of the box and not really shown it off. However, oh, oops, I'll put that behind actually. I might actually put you down a bit now. Wow, that is in good condition. Make sure you're level.
What's that extra bit? Has that got the same bit, Jackson?
What?
No, I'm looking at this plate, but I see the other one's got it too. I didn't notice.
That is.
Isn't it amazing that that was half the price of the other one?
Yep.
And that's in.
This is in really good condition actually. That's obviously quite a careful owner. It's had a new plug, but that's an old plug actually. Old looking plug anyway. The cable wheel works well. Let's see what's under here. Well, that is quite well used. You might be able to restore that a little bit. However, Hoover Master to the rescue. I've got another one. So I'll show that off later and explain how I got that. But for now,
You have to service them first to see.
that one will be fine. It's actually not bad, it's just a wee bit raggy around the edges.
Yeah, it's usable. For hoovering a cat, perhaps.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's in much better condition. It looks like we have a new genuine bag,
So that's where the new bag is.
and that is much cleaner. And I think by new spare filters they've meant they've put new ones in, which is very good of them. Wow, so
That shows it's been taken care of to go to that border. Right?
that filter's been cut slightly too big actually, so it doesn't fit too well. find my scissors. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, there they are. Just gonna cut a bit off of it. Let me just see here. It needs a bit taken off the top. Yeah, they've cut just a wee bit too big. And I think it went in that way. That's better. Much better. That's really good. This looks just so much cleaner than the other one. There's a bit of dust there, but nothing really huge. That fits good. And you'll see that that is held in properly. I think that one's actually screwed there. Maybe another design. That little flap works. Look underneath. It's pretty good under there as well. That was a good buy. Right, moment of truth though. Well and good saying that it's a good buy, but we've not plugged it in yet. I think it's going to work. I think that works very well.
Yeah.
Let's put it together.
So no turbo brushing clothes.
Yes, I think perhaps we should message them, but they might have kept it for another Miele. Perhaps they've got another one and they just threw the instruction book in, but never know.
Hose doesn't seem to be sitting right next to
They all do that.
No, just it's the design. That'll be to allow them to swivel easier, I guess.
That end doesn't really click in either. It's got the wee thing for it to click into.
It's
Oh no, they were. They were. It's just a wee bit worn. Yeah, they were. It just is a bit. I think the tube is quite worn. Yeah, that tube's pretty worn.
You might have to buy one.
But it sits fine. Once you get it right, it does sit fine. So. Yep.
Is that slightly smaller body, you know?
No, same, exactly the same one. We'll get them side by side. We'll just give this a wee try on the carpet. I'll start it on low again. The hose is a wee bit leaky, but we'll sort that. That is in great order. You see, they never fit properly actually. It's really quite weird. You see that hose inlet's secure on this one, on the other one it isn't. So, that's...
The later S5 seems to be a better connection.
Yeah, yeah. So, that... You might have seen it on eBay actually, but that was a bargain. Always good to ask the seller if they list collection only to ask for a courier, because chances are they have a box.
And only one bidder.
Yep. Chances are if they're selling a Hoover, they're going to have bought another one and have a box. So, thank you for watching. You'll see them both again. See you later.